Hi, Aries. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and dive in. Aries. Any messages for Aries? Thank you. Oh, spider. Interesting here. Okay, you could be getting yourself out of some traps, some webs, considering the web you weave, especially regarding connections, relationships. Let's see. Mystery and growth. What a wild web we weave, dear child. A delicious mystery untamed. Yeah, definitely about like how much joy you get. Maybe there's a new gateway for joy opening up for you. Maybe dating could be opening up for you. Spider is one of the ultimate animal manifestors. However, she doesn't go out and force what she wants. She doesn't obsess over when she'll catch something in her weave. She casts her net and allows the powers that be, the time and space, to bring something into her web. True manifestation isn't about wishing, it's about planting your seeds and trusting them to grow into something worthwhile. Spider has come crawling into your spread to remind you to cast your weave and then give it time to catch your prey. Spirit is asking you to give the wish me a car stuff a break. Set your intentions, but then let them go, because the law of detachment, right? It sends out a stronger signal if you deserve it, other than the desperate energy that can be like, oh, I need it now, right? Don't obsess about how long it's taking your intention to come to life or your spell to work. Yeah, don't be distraught. We are experiencing a lot of tough astrological transits. We're gonna have Mars going retrograde until late next June, so you know it's not a good time to initiate. Mars is the initiator. It's the energy of conquering. Not a good time to do that right now. It's better to take a defensive position. Focusing on getting your way only draws attention to the fact that you don't have it. This is the space where doubt creeps in, and doubt is the destroyer of magic. Trying to take control of how something will come to you may be the very thing that keeps your goal from happening. Remember, the powers that be are smarter than you. They know all, see all, and know the best path to take. It might take longer, but what if you discovered something you didn't know you needed along the way? And that's what retrogrades are all about. We're reconsidering things, reconsidering, especially in Mars retrogrades, reconsidering what we've been pursuing. What are we passionate about? How have we been pursuing them? So, I'm going to grab you guys a bit of tarot. Aries. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse says don't exert. Eight of Pentacles is a working card. So in the reverse, it's like, hey, don't exert too much effort. Don't work too hard. Basically, especially regarding home changes at this time, it might not be the best time to do, especially with Mars and Cancer, which rules real estate going retrograde, of course, right? So you're reconsidering things. Hangman here. This is about the subconscious. This is about changing your perspective, seeing a different perspective. Anything else for Aries? Yeah, maybe there's a new beginning that you want to take. It might be hidden from you. You might not be sure if you want to pursue it. It might not be the right time just yet. Um, you might be grasping for this. You might be preparing. Maybe it's a good time to really make sure that you're going through the nooks and crannies of what you do want at this time on your actual strategy towards initiating them in the future. But I don't think it's really a good time right now. I think this is a time for you to kind of reconsider your viewpoints, perspectives regarding this. Maybe you can come to better ideas on how to. So in this point, they want you to stay focused on your personal happiness and contentment right now. Focus on your finances if you can, on nourishing yourself, saving money, things like that to prepare yourself, right? Detach from the outcome emotionally so that you can draw it towards you better, right? It's when we send out that desperate energy of like, oh, we want something really bad to happen. That desperate energy is picked up by every object and living thing in your life, right? So everything wants to elude you when that energy is being sent out. But it looks like you will come out of any kind of conflict in your future position, a more strong, stable foundation in the future. In the beginning, why did I say in the beginning? Maybe this is something new you want to start. Aries, messages for Aries. Like it's like you're redefining exactly like your strategy and everything so that you can actually put the best bricks in the right places. It's kind of like the architect doing the drawing work, right? So yeah, there's some kind of lack or suffering or past doubts that has to be worked through first so that you can confidently place the bricks. Like especially if like let's just an example, metaphor, if like a builder, an engineer builds something and it didn't work. Now we need to consider why it didn't work. What were the faults? And now we can go forward next season with more knowledge in that way, right? So yeah, you might be looking to come out of separation. You might be longing for something, and you looks like you will get the wish fulfillment that you seek. Just don't. I think there's really a need to be really present. Don't be too pushy. Like really enjoy your present moment. Focus on the present moment that you can control, that you can experience. Be grateful for it so that you can call in the right energy and manifest, right? Because if you're constantly upset or you're in this state of lack, how would you expect to get to the wish fulfillment, right? These are opposite energies, right? So um, let's go ahead and see if let's grab you a piece of advice from the tarot. What would you like Aries to do to align themselves? Yeah, letting go of anxieties there. You can see how, like, in the upright position, he's holding all these bags. He's overwhelmed. He's got too much on his shoulders. And in the reverse, it's about let it go, you know? So we'll go ahead and read that. There is some kind of something you need to see with a different perspective regarding your social connections, definitely. Let's go ahead and see. 9 of Candles. Maybe you just want to like push, 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 and it's just really not the right time, right? Your actions have become foolhardy, and your defensiveness is a sign of a deeper, more cutting issue that is ignored thus far. So yeah, there's something that has to be worked on within. There is a point where you need to defend becomes a problem in itself, as it locks everything and everyone out. The sense of isolation you feel is because you are now alone in your battle. Let people in and allow yourself to listen. Very interesting. This could be about finances, reciprocity, give and take dynamics, especially in your work, job, health, routine. There's something that you want to see more clearly, but you can see how her hands are folded over her eyes. She's like refusing to listen, right? So don't be that person, right? Especially if you do want wish fulfillment, if you want to come to new ideas, listen to pick a card readings, if not somebody else. I think people want to support you in coming into this emperor and coming into somebody confident. But you can see like Aries is ruled by the ram, and the ram is like dead in the snow, right? So this is not a time really to be too foolhardy, to be too egotistical, I would say. But let's grab you a wisdom of the oracle. Help you break out of this. Aries, most vital messages to support them. Thank you. 20 in the reverse. Let's see. This is about self-esteem. Like maybe there's a need to focus on your finances first, your self-esteem, before you initiate anything right now. Let's see. 19, 20. Illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered into your life. Now might be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Well, perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating the image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections. So be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. So it's about embodying the frequency that you wish in the present moment, right? Healing yourself from within. Yeah, and this will allow you to actually have like either a new relationship to your work, your health, your daily routines, reciprocity dynamics with other people in relationships, business contracts. Yeah, very nice, very interesting actually. Aries, oh Lord, falling leaves, whiskey. Yeah, this is all about things take time. Good things take time, right? We can't rush whiskey distillation, which is rosary there. Let's go ahead and check that out. Focus, concentration, intention, developing habits, and trust. Craft your skills with intentions repeated. A practice of magic powered by purpose. So maybe meditating would be very healing for you as well. Just take like, there's a saying, if you think you should meditate or you don't have the time, you don't have 5 minutes, do it for an hour, right? So, yeah. This card represents the long road to success that guides you to remain focused and intentional. Your situation is not one that gains immediate results, but is likely to be rewarding with patience and consistent effort. The way forward is to be practical, responsible, and committed to mundane tasks that aren't glamorous but do provide security and stability. You will receive this card when you're ready to put in hard work to see the goal through, although it does remind you to avoid perfectionism. Habits and skills take time to master, so don't take it too personally if you don't get it right at first. And it's just, you should commend yourself even just by doing it at all, right? That's good enough. And awareness is half the battle, right? It's most of the battle. Once you have awareness of something, a lot of issues melt away. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm a bit sick right now. Constantly have to pause my readings. Let's see. You may follow instructions step by step and find that something is still off. And that's true because, it's just on paper, right? There's more to the world than just something on paper, right? You need to see the holistic perspective, the energy. Remember, you can always start from the beginning, retracing your steps until you discover the source of the problem. This card also confirms that you're on the right path and should keep doing what you're doing. You may be frustrated if you're not seeing results, which is why this card has made its way to you. Spirit wants you to know that you've done nothing wrong, but you must trust that your work will be rewarded with time. Then we had falling leaves in the previous position, which is all about, I believe, letting go of things, shedding, clearing space, making blocks, yeah. Changing perspective. So these could be like perspectives, doubts that have to be shed as well. That's why they're asking you not to exert effort with the mindset that you currently have. You're in a radical period of release that feels more like an unraveling. It's likely you're experiencing many endings in the form of lost friendships, betrayals, breakups, moves, or other challenging changes that have you wondering, why is this all happening? First and foremost, know you're not being punished or frowned on. All these changes are necessary for future growth and expansion. And while unpleasant, you know the things that are leaving you now were only blocking success before. The loss of a job may inspire you to finally start your own business, or a health scare might be a wake-up call that prompts you to take well-being more seriously. By the time this period is over, you will feel lighter, freer, and much renewed. Do your best to find the light in every ending you're facing now. This is an excellent time to undergo personal lifestyle changes like a makeover, adopting a weight loss program, enrolling in a dating app, or hiring a financial advisor. What's more important is making future decisions from an authentic place, which means authentic is all about, self-esteem. It's time to get some clarity about the kind of life you'd like to have and what you need to manifest it, especially if you also pulled Apothecary Cabinet. Falling Leaves Release Spell. This spell, which is specifically for release or letting go, is super easy to do and requires little more than collecting fallen leaves. Light a white candle and set intentions. Place a leaf in the right hand. Okay, this is the hand that pushes out or releases. Really? I thought it was the left hand. I would use the left hand. Hold the leaf over the flame and again state your intention. Then place the leaf in a burn-safe bowl, state your gratitude, and blow out the candle. There's something definitely about seeing a higher perspective or learning more about health matters or learning, gathering information about reciprocity dynamics, what your daily routine entails, how can you learn more about this, and how can we let go and get a higher perspective, a more abundant, wise perspective regarding these areas of your life. I'm going to pull you guys an animal oracle. Aries. Oh, interesting. Take the lead. Okay. Parrot spirit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read Watch Your Words. This is all about making sure you're not speaking negativity into your life. So let's go ahead and see. 45. Reverse. Yeah, definitely something about letting go. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Right speech is called for now, which means you're called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write words affirming what you value. Speak them aloud, expressing gratitude for what's just coming into being. So, law of assumption, the law of affirmation. Writing things like, "I'm so grateful that health has found me," and things like that. Things like that. So, let's see. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. That's why prayers are so important. Spirits hear prayers. God hears prayers. The world hears prayers. The world was formed by words. Thoth is the god of creation. Thoth in Egypt is the god of language. Every language, every word has math to it. It's a frequency. It's sound. It's music. Music is the language of the gods, right? So I don't know if you've ever seen sand on top of a speaker, but let's see. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you're called to speak the truth and speak with love. Yeah, this is about like a new start in self-esteem or a new start in savings or finances. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. And if you want to leave a tip, you could do through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. All the support and the likes and the subscriptions are truly appreciated. Take care.